Hello, I'm Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I have my third guest on the channel, technically fourth, but the third for this series. It is a daunting task to pick your favorite pins out of my whole collection, so he managed to pick 5. And yeah, and he usually doesn't see my board because he's from out of town. And yeah, how was that for you?
It was fantastic. I loved seeing all the pins, and some were, about who you are. Some tell you where you've been, what you like.
That is so true because I have literally a personal collection of like who I am, like a Canada pin because I'm Canadian. And then I have like a travel pin, which I've made a video, which I'll link above. Yeah, of all the places I've been. So there you go. He knows my collection inside out. So I think his picks are going to reflect that. It's going to be pretty good. I'm excited. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So what's the first pin that you picked?
Wally.
Eve, but yeah, from Wally.
Oh,
yeah.
Eve. Yes, I picked Eve. I just love Wally. I love the movie, and I love this pin. It's so cute. I love it with the blue eyes.
Yeah, Wally, I always make a point to watch every single Pixar release with him in theaters. What do you think your favorite Pixar film is, if you had to pick or you can't?
Toy Story.
Which one?
Oh, I love them all. I guess 1 or 2 just blew my mind.
Yeah, 1's my favorite of the 4 for sure, but then 3 is close behind it for me. I love this pin, and it is really big. It's a fig pin. It's fully licensed. It's an official pin, and they make non-Disney fig pins as well, and they come on this stand. It's really cool, and it has 3 pin posts, which is very well protected because it is a really hefty one too.
I just think it's really cute.
It's so cute because, like, it's so simple. It's just white and, like, eyes, but it's just, like, the lines and the creases and the depth. And her eyes, like, the eyes on the Wally one, too. It's just incredibly detailed for what it is. So far, A+ on your choices.
Yeah. Okay. My second one is this Hanukkah pin. I just find that really, like, striking with this giant, like, Disney kind of white hand.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, just love it.
Yeah, I think it's adorable. It's from 2016. Happy Hanukkah. And then there's a spinning element as well.
The dreidel spins.
And it is so sparkly. It is limited edition of 2,500.
Okay.
Yeah, I got...
Who knew?
You got rare taste.
My next one is the boot from Kinky Boots. One of the greatest plays we ever saw together.
I love this production. I've actually seen it twice. I saw it in Toronto in 2016, but then I knew he would love it so much. We saw it on Broadway in 2018.
Fabulous play.
With David Cook actually as the lead, which those of y'all have like seen OG seasons of American Idol. Remember he won. It was like David versus David. It was this whole thing. 2007, I think. But yeah, it once again, very sparkly.
Music by Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, oh, the soundtrack is so good. It's such a great production. Like, honestly, even if you're not into theater, this one's really fun. It's so much fun. There's a story with this pin. It is so funny. So, in 2017, we went to New York as well. First time I saw this, they didn't have the pin, and of course, I was still a pin collector. I have a whole video about how I started. I'll link that above. But, we went in 2017, we saw that it was playing.
It was intermission and we don't have a ticket, but I asked if we could come in just so she could buy the pin, and somehow they were convinced and they let us in.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, intermission's in like 5 minutes, just like wait. And I was like, okay. So then I went, and then I don't know if you know this part, but I went to like the merch stand, and I was like, it says I didn't see the pin there, but like I wanted to ask, like, excuse me, like, do you have pins? And they're like, no, sorry, we don't have pens. And I'm like, no, pins, P-I-N. It kind of, if you don't know what you're talking about, it kind of does sound like pen, like it kind of sounds similar. So ever since then, I make sure to like enunciate a pin. Do you have a pin? And sometimes I spell it, like when I'm in gift shops and stuff, if I can't find it. Of course, I went anyway the next year, and I could have bought it then, but I did not know that. And yeah, now I have a fun story tied to this.
My next pin is a Mickey Mouse pin, but it says pin trading on it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love this one. I traded for it, coincidentally. It was one of my first American trades, actually, because I started trading internationally in summer 2020. And I also got a Hannah Montana pin with this trade. It's weird. I remember, like, the details. But, I mean, pins are important. So, of course, my brain retains important information. And literally, it dangles, too, like a pin lanyard. It's really cool. And it's from Disneyland Resort. I've never stayed at Disneyland Resort, but we went to Disneyland together.
Many times.
Twice. Yeah.
3 times.
Disneyland twice.
Oh, Disneyland
World
twice.
once. Yeah.
Disney World once.
Yeah. Do you remember anything from those Disneyland trips?
Well, you had a great time. I remember liking Peter Pan. We were in Arizona and we just drove to Anaheim, and we stayed at a fabulous hotel called the Ayers. We were not like in the block where everybody was staying and it was a giant traffic jam. We were off the beaten track. It was very nice.
This is where I get my memory from, by the way. I remember I wanted to be pushed around in a stroller the second time.
Yikes. Got
great.
good exercise that day. Well,
Yeah.
some of us did.
Yeah, not me.
Next pin is a different style, but it's like a banner. I just like it. It's like a theater banner, like it's hanging over a cinema.
You're right. I did not tell him anything about this pin, but okay, so it's a marquee pin, and this is
That's
actually
it, a marquee.
Yeah, and
yes.
they actually make one for every single Disney film that
Oh.
is released in theaters.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and they like it ranges like and they're all like very rare. Like this one, I don't know if you know, but it's actually my most rare official Disney pin in my whole collection.
Well, when you were younger, I used to watch Hannah Montana with you.
Listen, so good. The movie soundtrack too slaps. Yes, The Climb is great and I love it. And it's not overhyped. I'm not like, taking anything away from that song by any means. But the whole soundtrack, chef kiss, honestly, from top to bottom. I feel like I should watch that again. Caitlin, are you watching? And Travis, I gotta watch it again. We love Travis. I have 2 other marquee pins. What drawn you to this one more than the other 2?
Yeah, it's more strong, more bold, simple. I love it.
It's true. It is the most simple one, yeah. Because my Luca one is bigger. Some of them, they range in size a little, which I didn't know until I got them for the first time. Like, I thought these were going to be a little bigger. And then when I got the Luca one, I thought it was going to be smaller because I was used to these. So it's interesting that they range in size. But yeah, you have to get them at the premiere at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's how you get them.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Another place we've gone together, Hollywood.
Yes, not the theater. Right?
In the category of almost making it was what are they called, these aliens?
The Alien Remix
The
pins.
Alien Remix pins. And when you're in Toy Story, they're all in the machine.
The
Little
cloud.
green, the cloud. I took the red
cloud?
one.
Sorry.
The red one, the anger one.
The claw. Yeah, anger. That's the only one that's a different color.
Yeah,
Let me just
it's red.
they're dressing up, but that alien, painted his whole body and face red. He really committed.
And those are my choices.
Yeah, and, I normally don't let a 6th one in, but he put it in, I'll
snuck
keep it
it
in.
in.
He snuck it in.
I guess they call that honorable mention.
Yep,
That's
that's
the
true.
word.
Here's an overview of the pins my dad picked.
That's it for my dad's picks. I hope you enjoyed. And I would love to know what your favorite pin that he picked was. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin-related content.
I know I did.
Oh, yeah, he is. He was one of my first subscribers. And he watches occasionally. He likes my
Actually,
videos.
I watched them all.
You do?
Yes.
Aw. So yeah, listen to him. He's a smart guy. You saw, he showed you with his pin choices. So if he subscribed to me, you totally should as well. So subscribe for pin-related content every Tuesday.
It's great to be out of the city that I live in for a change. So the weather's much better here, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Believe it or not, Canada, for those of y'all that aren't from Canada, it's not just we're all snow, we're all freezing, that's it. It varies. Toronto is honestly not that bad for the winters and everything.
That's right. Yeah.
It's literally 15 degrees today?
It's November 7th.
This can be posted later this month. I have a few fun things lined up before then, which
Okay.
you would have already seen.
You can edit the date out.
The magic of editing. Snap our fingers and go
Amen.
back. Yeah, so it's the end of November right now. How is being on the channel? You said you watch all of them, so how is it really being in the hot seat?
It's great to be on the other side of the camera for a change.
Yeah, with the classic background
That's right.
here.
It's the real deal. Many of the pins you've collected, I've been there with you.
So many of my travel pins, he has been there.
And some of the plays.
Oh yeah, so many of my plays. My playboard's not even in my background. Like, y'all, I have pins that way. It's like the whole wall it extends.
There's a good symmetry with the way you organize the layout.
Yeah, and there are no other pins on the other side, except for a little lanyard, but that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You know, that's all, you know.
That's
Under
it, that's
1,000 pins, from my knowledge. Yeah. So, as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.
Bye.